Oh, my goodness, we are into hour number 4 on this September 2nd, 2010 transmission. And I'm going to get to the news. A lot of it I didn't cover today. I've been kind of out of control lately. I'm going to be honest with people. I've never had a problem with illegal drugs. But I've had a problem with one thing. Well, 2. Caffeine and nicotine. Those are 2 things. And I still drink 1 cup of coffee every day. But lately I've been going back to 2 because I'll get really tired. I got up at like 5:30 a.m. and I'm actually starting to feel the caffeine's gone. Can I have a cup of coffee, guys? Or just make sure something's brewed. I'll just get it during the break. Thanks. They drink coffee around here like it's water. I mean, it just disappears so quickly. That's why I've always got to say, is there a pot brewing in there? So I can run out there during the break in a moment and get some. Speaking of the devil, but when I quit smoking cigarettes, and I'll go 2 years off cigarettes, 6 months off cigarettes, and then the devils out there always try to create a non-controversy, non-issue, much ado about nothing thing where they'll say, here's video of Jones saying cigarettes are bad and kids don't smoke, and then it can give you lung cancer, as I've said before. And then here's a video of him smoking a cigarette. Well, yeah, that's taken out of context. I admit my weaknesses. I'll go 6 months, a month, 2 months. One time I went 4 years. But I've been smoking cigarettes since I was 12. 12 years old, I started getting them off my neighbor's older brother. And let me tell you, I like chewing tobacco, I like cigars, I like snuff, I like snorting snuff, I like cigarettes. There isn't a tobacco product that I don't like. Very addictive. But when I quit smoking for about a week, I have got crazy energy and am like super obnoxious. And people that have worked here a few years, they've experienced it 4 or 5 times. I've quit in the last 2 years. I've got to do it forever this time. I mean, the first 2 days, it's not even hard for me to quit smoking. I will do it on a weekend. I'll tend to take off the Sunday show when I'm doing it because I want cigarettes and coffee. It's work-related, and it's okay. I don't even really want it. But when I get around work, and I got a few smokers at work here, and I walk in the morning, and they're smoking cigarettes, and then I get on air, I literally start... I can taste it, and I start getting tingles in my brain. And I probably, if I ever start smoking again and stop again, I should probably just take off a week because I am a crazed maniac. I mean, I don't even want cigarettes right now. It's just, I'm literally going through withdrawals, though. But everybody knows, I mean, how hardcore cigarettes are. Never use cigarettes, young people. Never, 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 ever. It is so addicting. Alcohol's not a problem. I could drink a few beers here and there and then, not drink them for a year. But there, I've babbled mindlessly for another 3 minutes. Let's go ahead and go to Lex. I already talked to Lex. Let's talk to Tyler in California. Go ahead.
Alex, glad you extended the broadcast because I really wanted to bring something up to you and see what you thought about it. I've been listening to you for a long time, and I get this impression, I get this weird dichotomy, actually, is the word, of where in one breath you blame everything on the globalist and then turn around and praise the free market when it's the free market that leads, free market capitalism leads to global monopoly. I mean, that is the basis of how they've forged their empire. And I don't see
the wedding of free market and government bailouts. The government gives the power to the bankers to force their banking system and their model. It is not a free market. It is a rigged market. It's like a casino, sir.
Like, imagine if you took off all, I'm not for government involvement in the market, but I'm saying if you took off all the government restraints that are on there right now, imagine what would happen.
Stay there. Stay there. I'm going to come back to you on the other side. This is a very important point, Tyler. We're going to let you flesh out your point, then I'm going to get to Jason, Paul, David, Frank, and others. We'll be right back. And then I am going to get to some of this other interesting news I have here.